that was just an absolutely garbage game to watch after the first period. The Montreal Canadiens lose to the Dallas Stars 4-3. That puts their record down to 6-3-2 on the season. Now to start the game, Montreal was absolutely flying. They dominated that first period completely. But you know what? As I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, it's going to be really hard for them to keep playing that pace for the rest of the game. It was just a thought I had early on in that first period, and sure enough, what happened? But I did think they played great in the first period, tons of chances, and the reason for that was that not only was the forecheck very, very strong, but they were constantly pressuring the puck-moving defender down low. So Dallas had no time with the puck. They couldn't make a nice first pass, which led to turnovers in the neutral zone for them because it was just disrupting their style of play, and they couldn't get anything going. And furthermore, once the Habs got the puck, they were just making some very smart decisions, whether that be chip plays off the boards or just completing short passes to their line mates when under pressure. Just great period for Montreal overall in the first. Kotkaniemi had a very nice play on the half wall where he chipped it off to Byron, who then came in for a chance. I love Kotkaniemi on the half wall. He makes some very smart and slick plays there. Pretty good game from him. He got physical down low a few times. Had some nice plays. You'd like to see him get some line mates with a little more skill. It might help him out a little bit, but I do get that. I do like how they've been developing him so far. So anyway, we move on to the second, and early on, Arturi Lehkonen generates a turnover on the penalty kill, comes in short-handed on a breakaway, gets rewarded with a penalty shot, and that proved to be a very crucial point in the game. It ended up being a very crucial penalty shot. He did not finish it. Dallas ends up going on the power play shortly after that, and or continuing their power play, and they do end up scoring thanks to a very nice pass from Nick Shore, who had a fantastic game for Dallas tonight, and Lindell with the finish. And then shortly after that, Heiskanen gets an absolutely greasy bar down shot snipe on Carey Price. What a player he is going to be. Yet another young, very impressive looking defender coming into the NHL, Heiskanen. So that was a nasty snipe there. Can't really fault Price for that one too much. Nothing you can do. It was just a great shot. And then Dallas just continued from there. It was all them. It was a completely different Montreal team in the second period. Very frustrating to watch. But like I said, when you start with that high of a pace, maybe, I don't know if it takes the gas out of the tank early or what, but it was weird to see how complete opposite ends of the spectrum for how they played tonight from the first and into the second period. And then we go into the third, and Montreal they come with a bit of energy. They end up getting a goal from Brendan Gallagher thanks to a ton of hard work from him. And great call by the refs getting that one right. Pretty much the same play as the other night against Buffalo when Petrie pushed Pominville into the net. This was the exact same play, so nice to see some consistency with that goalie interference review. So glad that counted. I was hoping for a little comeback there. Didn't end up happening. The game ends up getting finished with a cherry on top from Radulov getting the empty netter. So some stats here. Montreal was 0 for 4 on the power play tonight. You'd like to see them start getting some offense from that power play. I thought the first power play they were moving the puck great, but the rest of them after that, they had a lot of trouble entering the zone. They just seemed out of sync. It was not looking good tonight after that first power play they had. But the PK actually looked quite good. They did allow a goal, and I guess you could say Heiskanen's goal is partly due to the power play. They didn't get scored on the power play, but it was shortly after it ended. But I thought the penalty kill looked half decent. They were 5 for 6, the penalty kill, and they actually generated a bit of offense on the penalty kill from turnovers at a few different the PKs. But yeah, 56 they were dominated. 56-44 they were dominated in the face-off circle yet again. So, but they're facing Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin, so that's just tough assignments for Deneau and Domi. But yeah, overall, just not Montreal's greatest game whatsoever. But I will say some positives. Brendan Gallagher, hard working, all over the ice as usual. I thought Victor Mete looked good. Xavier Ouellet continued to play well defensively. Pretty good game from Jordy Ben. Domi and Drouin, not bad, but not great. I forgot that absolutely trash sequence in the third period on the power play for Montreal. That was bogus, man. It started with a bad turnover from Lehkonen down low behind the net. He did end up recovering as Dallas streaked down the ice with first scoring chance. He recovered, broke up that play. Then he ends up giving the puck away behind the net with him and Domi getting tangled up behind the net. And Nick Shore gets the goal with he backhand slappered it, top cheese on Price. So good finish from Nick Shore. He had a really good game. But yeah, could be better. Really hoping for a different result when Montreal plays Washington on Thursday. So I'll talk to you guys after that one. Hopefully we'll see a better effort, a full 60 minutes from Montreal, because what really cost them tonight was that awful second period and some bad discipline, taking way too many penalties. They took Dallas had 6 power plays tonight, so that's just not a way to win a hockey game. So Washington on Thursday. I'll talk to you guys after that. If you like my videos, please subscribe on Twitter at ScotianCanadien, Instagram as well. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments. First was great. The rest of it really wasn't that entertaining as a Habs fan. So let me know what you thought of the game. Cheers, guys. I appreciate you guys and all the support. I'll talk to you soon. Go Habs, go.